Gaming News Week 41, everybody hates Nintendo and Platinum Games. Helena Taylor, the original voice actress for Bayonetta, who did not return to reprise their role in Bayonetta 3, called out Nintendo and Platinum Games in a now viral tweet with over 9.5 million views, saying that she did not reprise her role in the most anticipated game in the series because she was offered an insulting $4,000 for the whole game. She declined the offer and asked players to boycott the game, even stating that the new voice actor for Bayonetta, Jennifer Hale, has no right to say that she's the voice of Bayonetta because Helena created that voice and Jennifer has no right to sign merchandise as Bayonetta. Helena then said that she reached out to Hideki Kamiya, co-founder of Platinum Games, asking him what he thinks she's worth, in which the compensation offered for the job didn't change. And people were pissed. People were unfortunately harassing Jennifer Hale, and Hideki Kamiya called it untruth and that it was sad and deplorable, ending his tweet by saying, "By the way, beware of my rules." Now, Kamiya is kind of known for being a bit of a troll on Twitter, blocking anyone that doesn't like Kamen Rider, but this time was different. Kamiya went on a mass blocking spree on anyone that even commented on the situation. He was auto-comboing that block button so hard that Twitter thought he was a bot and blocked his account. Jennifer Hale came out with a statement saying that while she's under NDA, she supports voice actors getting compensated properly, a livable wage, and reminding people that many people worked on this game, kind of alluding to consider that before boycotting it or putting your frustration towards Hideki Kamiya against the game. Since this was a massive story, many journalists investigated this situation, and it came out that things worked a little differently. Reportedly, Helena was hired for at least 5 sessions, where she was offered 3 to 4K per session. Reportedly, she declined this offer and requested for 6 figures, as well as residuals on the game, in which she was declined. Platinum Games wanted her to reprise her role, but after long negotiations, they opted to find a new voice for the character. Helena responded to this report, saying that that's an absolute lie, and that Platinum was trying to save their ass and the game. Regardless of who's telling the truth, this prompted a wide discussion about voice actors in the industry and how they're not compensated well at all. Sean Chipluck, who voiced characters in Breath of the Wild, said he was paid $3,000 for his job. Brian Deckhart, who voiced characters in Cyberpunk and Red Dead Redemption, said he was given a $4,000 offer. I thought these gigs paid way more than that. Nintendo and Platinum Games have refused to comment, and while this has been an ugly situation, and now we don't know what really happened, at least this has sparked a wider discussion about paying these voice actors a livable wage. Voice actors are getting disrespected left and right in both film and gaming. Breaking, Platinum finally put out a statement against this situation, basically just saying that they're with Jennifer Hale. You know, don't boycott the game unless you considered that multiple people have worked on it, which is a bit of a cop-out if you ask me, because they didn't address, you know, the whole underpaid voice actor thing in the statement. They just agree with everything Jennifer Hale says, and still no statement from Nintendo. Things are heating up between Xbox and PlayStation, and this time the console war takes place in the court of law, as PlayStation pleads to the Competition and Markets Authority that Microsoft's Blizzard Activision deal is just not fair. The CMA stopped the Microsoft Blizzard Activision deal from going through and pushed it on to the second phase of approvals for 2 points: that Microsoft would be withholding or degrading Activision Blizzard's content from other consoles or subscription services. It's not fair because Sony pays Activision to get Call of Duty content on PlayStation first. They love their timed exclusive deals. And with this deal, it's just not fair because Microsoft could put Call of Duty on Game Pass, stacking the game streaming service competition in Microsoft's favor tenfold because they already have cloud architecture with Microsoft Azure. Even though Microsoft has to honor Sony and Blizzard Activision deal by keeping COD off of Game Pass for a number of years. Xbox responds saying that they came to PlayStation to put Game Pass on PS5, but Sony blocked them. Xbox says this is all healthy competition and that PlayStation just needs the ability to adapt and compete. Damn. Xbox mocking them with how successful Game Pass is doing in the same week, with Phil Spencer teasing the new Xbox streaming box on his shelf. Oh, Phil, you meant to put that there. Leaving out prototypes again. We can't talk about cloud games without the future of Facebook gaming. Meta announced the Meta Quest Pro, which is available October 25th. This $2,000 augmented reality headset lets you have meetings in AR with dumb Facebook avatars, now with legs. Meta is expanding their VR gaming experience by now integrating Xbox Cloud gaming on Oculus Quest. And Meta also acquired Camouflage, the creators of Iron Man VR and Resident Evil 4 VR. When are they going to make Farmville VR already? And the last news thing I'm going to cover this week, Konami is looking to hire more people to expand their metaverse, blockchain, and NFT usage in their games. Joy. That's it for this week. Follow me.